it, people. Turki Alashik doing the inevitable. Acquiring, purchasing Ring Magazine, okay? Belt. Organization. Okay, that's what that means. The belt means the organization. The organization means you own it. Okay, it is his. And my counterpunch to that is, I think it's a start of something very, very important. Why? Because if other people like Turki, if he can get one, the Ring Magazine, which is pretty much the biggest. Ring Magazine is the biggest. I don't know why the WBC is regarded. I know why, because of Muhammad Ali, but the Ring Magazine is huge because it's that belt that you get that there's stipulations behind it. The rules are so tedious when it comes to getting one. The Ring Magazine belt is one of those belts that special circumstances have to take place in order to get the Ring Magazine belt. You know what I mean? And Turki has bought it. And this is maybe just a ripple in the pond, because if he can get that belt, he can get other belts. And I think, and as we all know, that boxing is all about money. It's all about cash. It's all about who controls the money. That's why all these fights are happening. That's why all these promoters are just pretty much selling their fighters at the highest bid. Why? Because they know they're getting paid. All they're thinking about is, okay, my 15, my 20%, my percentage of whatever we sell this fighter to, because Turki is throwing these big checks. Like, give you an example, Bob Arum. You remember when Bob Arum, after the fact with Jared Anderson, he was like, I didn't want that fight to happen. I was totally against it. Until Turki Alashik threw that money in his face and, we agreed. Right? I didn't want it. But you agreed to it. So what does that tell you? That told me, and it should tell everyone else, that Turki Alashik throws that money and bullshit walks. Right? Money talks. And that's how it's going to be, right? And that's how it's been. You know what I mean? So I think with him buying the Ring Magazine belt, he can now enforce changes upon how things are ran. You know what I mean? Again, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Because he's then is going to be the WBC, because I think Mauricio Suleiman will sell quick. Because I think, for order for him, to walk away from this whole organization, I think, because he wants money, he's a politician. So I think he would accept a bribe, because I think he's accepted many bribes. Right? But I think he will accept an offer from Turki Alashik. It has to be a huge one. But you think he won't accept it? Mexico City, instead of everyone going there, they're just going to go to Saudi Arabia, where all the fights will be anyway. So I think that's going to continue with him, and it may end at the IBF. And if he gets all those belts, he's going to be like Thanos of the boxing world, people. And what do we say to that? I agree with that. And I think all you need to do, I just hope he stays and keeps the same energy. But I don't think of him being a guy that gets somewhere and then stops. I think he gets somewhere and then keeps going and going like that Energizer bunny. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he does. I think that's his mindset. And remember, he doesn't have the best health, but he has the best wealth. So if someone has the best wealth and not the best health, they are on a time process, okay? They're on a time hindrance. Okay, so I think he's doing all this thing in a nick of time because he doesn't have much time. But the Ring Magazine acquiring it, he's doing it for a reason. And I think the reason is just the beginning for many other reasons, for other things to take place in the sport of boxing. The sport that I love, that I hate so much. You guys tell me what you think of Turki Alashik acquiring, buying, purchasing the Ring Magazine belt. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!